The senator representing FCT Abuja and the minister of the FCT Wike don't start quarrel again. Yesterday an interview of the Senator Ireti Kingibe came out, and she was complaining seriously about Wike. Say people, they say Wike they work, but the work where Wike they work soon as road they build and one or two projects only they do. But governance is more than building project. Balancing the economy is very important. So Ireti Kingibe came out to point some things. Now, before I play you this video, I need you to understand the different roles where they are two they handle. For this my area, for this our Lagos State, for example, we get 3 senators, right, representing different zones. Then we get about over 30 something House of Assembly members representing their local government. Then we get governor. Now, in this my local government, if there's a problem, I cannot go to the governor. I know the CM. So now my House of Assembly member go complain to, right? Then he go carry the matter, go meet government. That is what is supposed to happen in Abuja. When the people have a complaint, they meet the senator representing FCT. Then she in turn takes the matter to the minister who is supposed to be the governor of FCT. But minister, not the handle, not they listen to her. And so therefore they're having a disconnect in the FCT. Let me show you this video.
The minister is the person who is entrusted to bring development, because he represents the president, who is the de facto governor.
So he's the governor.
FCT. Now, yes, he's building roads.
Yes.
But we don't have public transport, so the bulk of Abuja residents do not benefit from the roads. Okay. He's building things like ICC. How does that concern the bulk of Abuja residents when there's so much insecurity? The FCDA workers are not paid. Yeah. The women who were sweeping the streets, they have done so through several ministers. Their situation was always protected because they were indigent women, widows. It was our way of ensuring that they got. So whenever any minister comes along and wants to replace them with street sweepers, the trucks, we talk to him and say, no, we need them to do this. He leaves it. The current minister came without consultation with anybody. In fact, not without consultation, in spite of imploration.
So now talk to them, not yet.
Fired them all. He has not replaced them with anything. So FCT has had a minister who most FCT residents will say came to work against them and make life as difficult as possible. Wow. Development. FCT senator or any senator does not have a budget. We're legislators. In fact, the only reason that the FCT senator gets involved in more things than the average senator is because she's the one that everybody complains to. Oh, we need a transformer. We don't have water. This is happening. Some people complain to me. Snakes, and that there's some agricultural research place near them. So there are snakes coming to them. Wow. Who do they write to? Me. And in the past, the senator will say to the minister, these are the demands and the needs of the people.
And the minister
but a minister that does not recognize the elected senator can't do anything. In the last few months, I gave it some thought and I said, okay, at the end of the day, all I want is for my people to benefit. If being less antagonistic to the minister would help bring development to the people, then fine. So I decided that in spite of the things that I don't like that he's doing, I will minimize my public criticism of him. It's not made any difference because he has an emperor mentality. He just thought, oh, I've got her, end of matter, and things are even worse.
Wow.
Because at least in the first year I was senator, he paid the salaries of the FCDA people. Now they're not even being paid. A lot of things that should be done ab initio are not getting done. So the people, my constituency projects, nothing stops them. They get done.
Yeah.
And I can proudly say, in my 2 years of being a senator, and the people of the FCT can verify it, I have done more constituency projects than almost any other senator. In fact, not almost any other senator. The senator who has served the longest, the last 12 years, has not even done half of what I've done, simply because I have goodwill towards the people. I bring everything that is given to me. I lobby extras. Ministers are in the order of protocol, maybe like 3 senators are maybe 3 levels above them. We have said, oh, senators should not go to ministers. They should not this, because you and them are not on the same level. I go to ministers if it will make you do things for my constituency. I go to heads of agencies to say, please, this thing needs to be done in my agency, in my constituency. Please do that, because I'm the only voice, of course, the House of Rep members as well, that they have. The minister is about visible things. The bulk of the people do not live in Central Business District or in Maitama or in Asoko.
That is it.
They live in the rest of Abuja, where very little is going on. Okay, they say roads are being built. The truth of the matter is, some very long road, they'll do 9 kilometers, they commission it, is done. I know it's not done. I have drawn photographs to that effect. But it doesn't matter. There are times when even a minister who cares, a grader, just a grader, will work wonders on rural roads.
On some roads.
So it's not about the amount of money that is necessarily spent. Some of these things cost very little.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you're understanding what Ireti Kingibe is saying, right? Nobody is saying Wike is not doing roads and projects in Abuja. But in order of hierarchy, some things are very important. I'd gone to watch her video. She said salaries are not being paid. Roads are good, but children going to school are better. Now, your first go school first. In the order of hierarchy, the education of children is more important than roads. Roads are good, but salaries of civil servants are better. You do road, but pay their salaries first. Because if you do road and you don't pay their salary, if they're not fit shop, they'll lose their lives. And if they lose their lives, who wants to drive on the road? I went to this Abuja. Wike is working, but he's working in the big man area. So what happens to the poor people? That schools are shut down in Abuja shows that you are not working. That salaries of the FCDA are not being paid shows that you are not working. And it be like say that matter we leak now where they say they allocate land, give the children, so that FCDA they go pay before they pay their salary. This is an emperor character, and by order of hierarchy, Ireti Kingibe is bigger than him. He's an appointee, they appoint him. Ireti Kingibe is elected, people choose him. In the order of hierarchy, an elected official is higher than a minister. But the man wants may you fold, may you bend, may you come beg him. He needs to I'm looking for the right word. He needs to bend everybody. That emperor character, the only person I don't see for this life when he creates in a organ at Tinubu. And the way they go, so even the Tinubu will soon collect. It's high time everybody starts telling the minister that what you're doing is nonsense. They use those roads where they do to deceive us. Why are you going to build ICC with 30-something billion when children's school teachers have not been paid? What are we doing with the ICC? You leave those children now, they don't go school. Tomorrow now they'll turn Boko Haram. We'll start to budget on other billions to protect the country against them. I don't understand. They drive Rolls Royce everywhere. It doesn't make sense. I used to say he's a working minister, but recently I've noticed that, bro, I'm not a working minister. You are just somebody who likes project, because project is the easiest way to steal money.